Okay, we always knew that Trump was ignorant and untethered, but now I think he's completely snapped, finally. All right, I've been waiting for this day. I think today is the day. All right, all I'm going to do is read his tweets and give you my thoughts. All right, first one. These are all from 3 hours ago, back to back, okay? Again, the story that there was collusion between the Russians and Trump campaign was fabricated by the Dems as an excuse for losing the election. Okay, look, 17 intelligence agencies have confirmed that Russia interfered in our election. No one disputes that except for you. And you're the one with the most access to that information. Even today, you still won't admit that that happened, okay? Or that it could have been China or the 400-pound guy in his room somewhere, okay? So that's just crazy, all right? And the Democrats didn't create all these connections between your campaign and Russia. Manafort, Page, Flynn, okay? That Sessions had to lie and recuse himself. Flynn ended up lying, got fired. Your work wife's husband, Jared Kushner, omitted some stuff, Russian ties on his security clearance forms. Okay, the Dems didn't make that up. That's just true. All right. So what are you hiding, Donald? That's just silly. All right. Second one, the fake media is working overtime today. Yeah, it's your fault. You're the one that brought all this nonsense to our attention. Man. As a very active president with lots of things happening, it's not possible for my surrogates to stand at the podium with perfect accuracy. Okay, this is one of my favorites because you call the news fake news for calling out the inaccuracies of what you say and your various surrogates say, even at press briefings to the American people when they're supposed to be speaking for the president. They're contradicting each other and you and Pence. And you're saying that it's not possible for them to all be cohesive in their message? So you're basically a terrible manager and you can't get your lies straight. Because if you were telling the truth, all you have to do is say, hey, this is what happened, and go out and tell everybody what happened. Very simple. Damn, you're stupid. Okay. Maybe the best thing to do would be to cancel all future press briefings and hand out written responses for the sake of accuracy. Hey, look, this is insane. So you're saying because you can't get your messages straight because you lie so much that you want to cancel press briefings, hinder freedom of the press and long-standing White House traditions, and hand out written statements, which also hasn't really helped you in the past either because people have proven your written statements to be incorrect time and time again. It's not a good look. Not a good look. And you don't think the press would jump all over you trying to deny the press more access or access at all? Are you insane? This would cause like a press coup. You're a nut. James Comey better not help. There are no tapes of our conversations before he starts leaking to the press. There are so many things wrong with this. First of all, are you threatening Comey? That's insane. And second of all, what tapes are you talking about? First of all, that would be crazy illegal because you have to have consent from somebody before you record them. Okay? And certainly they're not going to be tapes of you sitting down with the president. It would be illegal, improper, so many things wrong with that. You know what? It sounds a lot like that wiretapping thing. Now you're trying to throw it out there. There might be tapes of Comey, whatever, and you know they're not, unless you put the tapes, which I hope you did, because I hope, like Nixon, those tapes will come out because they are public domain. You could subpoena them. Bet you didn't know that because you don't know the law or facts. Or how government works. Okay. Let's see. When James Clapper himself and virtually everyone else with knowledge of the witch hunt says there's no collusion, when does it end? Okay, it ends when the investigation's done. And Clapper didn't say there's no collusion. He said he had no knowledge. Clapper ended his tenure on the 20th of January. That's like near the beginning. Even after that, when Comey showed up and testified, he said that they were still in the beginning stages of their investigation. All right? So, that's just absurd. Why do you care how long the investigation is taking? You're acting so guilty, okay? Oh, last one. This has nothing to do with anything. It's deflection. China just agreed that the U.S. will be allowed to sell beef and other major products into China once again. This is real news. Okay, so I have no comment on that.